Hey everyone. All right, so we're gonna finish up our Georgia O'Keeffe poppy art today. So you'll need your drawing from last week that you outlined with the glitter glue. That should be nice and dry and ready for color. And you'll need your 3 chalk pastels that went home in your last supply pickup in the art kit. All right, so everyone has a dark color and light color for their petals, and then either like a gray, black, or brown that will be the center of the poppy. The center of poppies are usually pretty dark no matter what color they are. So you'll be using that brown, black, or gray for your center, and then the other 2 colors for your petals. And I'm gonna leave a video in this post with different techniques that you can try with your chalks, because we're using very little chalk today, but you'll still have your pastels that maybe you want to experiment with a little bit. Chalks are just so fun to work with, and there's so many different things that you can do with them. But today we're doing mostly blending. So I'm going to start with the petals. And so we're just adding a little bit of chalk, and then we'll do the blending with, I'm going to use my fingers. That really works best for blending with chalks, I think, but if you don't like to get your hands really messy, you could also use a Q-tip or a cotton ball would work well. So I'm just going to kind of place the chalk in the general area of where I want it, and then I'm going to use my fingertips as a tool to blend it and spread it around a little bit more. So I'm going to blend by just pushing up on my chalk and blending these colors together. I'm going to show you another way that you can also blend with the chalk. And you don't want to cover those glitter lines, so you just want to go right up to the edge of them. We really want those lines to stand out in your drawing. All right, so you can see that blended really nicely. And then another way that you can blend is by just using the colors right on top of each other. So I'm going to start with my yellow here, and then my red on top. And then in the center, it's going to be a little bit of a mix of the both. And you can even use those chalks to kind of help blend them together. So you get a little bit different effect there. So I would try both of those and see what look you're going for. And then I do like to go over with my finger too, just to get it nice and smooth looking. So you're gonna just continue to do this on all of your petals, blending your chalks and filling all of your space with the color. And then it's up to you what you want to do with your background space, if you have any. Maybe your flower was so big that you covered all of your paper, but if you have some space like I do around my flower, you could use maybe the yellow that's not around the edges of your flower. You could use as your background, or even the brown that we're going to use in the center of the flower, or you could leave it just black. So for this poppy, I had light blue, dark blue, and gray for the center, and I decided that the black background looked kind of nice against that, so I left that. So that's up to you what you want to do with your background, but I do want you to fill your entire flower with color. All right, so once you're done, if you want to experiment a little bit with chalk pastels some more, I'm going to leave that video with different techniques to try. And that's it for this week. I'm excited to see your art. Have a great week.